I'm Julie Rose and I'm January's patient ambassador, and I got diagnosed with melanoma a few months ago. So I grew up on islands, in the Turks and Caicos Islands. So I grew up in the sun. I love to be in the sun. My favorite things are to do like water sports, like wakeboarding or surfing. I love to tan because I go to university in Florida. I don't know, I just love the sun a lot. So, and then my family still lives in Turks and Caicos, so I go a lot during the summers and like on vacations and breaks. So like I was very sun oriented, and then the last, I think it was like 7 months, I got stuck in Turks and Caicos. And I was kiteboarding a lot, and I was in the sun a lot, and I was going on the boat because that was like our quarantine measures, and those were things that I could do that didn't require a lot of people and I could just do with my family. So we went and we did all those things, and I thought it was time to get my skin checked. So I went to a lady in Turks and Caicos, and she said my skin was fine, and she checked me like I think a month or two before I came to Dr. Penna, but I felt like I should go back because I didn't entirely trust her. So, and Dr. Penna is my neighbor, and I know she's a really good dermatologist. So I came here and checked it with one of her doctors, and they came back as positive on my shoulder. In Turks and Caicos, I did a full body checkup to make sure that I was fine, because I know that I do have a lot of moles on my body. So I went to the lady down there, and she said I was fine. I'm not sure if I actually was, but she had said I was fine. But I came to Dr. Penna just because I wanted to make sure and double check, because you can never be too safe. And that's when I figured it out, the diagnosis, which I was very happy about because I caught it like just in time that didn't go in my bloodstream. So my friends and I know about melanoma, and obviously like it's like the skin cancer that you get like when you tan a lot, and honestly we all thought like it was something to worry about later. So of all my friends, like I was the one that put on like some sunscreen, but I should have had like higher factor, but it wasn't really on my radar, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I didn't think I would personally get it. For the diagnosis, I hadn't really known a lot in extent about melanoma just because I knew what it was and I knew it was skin cancer, but I always thought it was for like older people that had been in the sun too much when they were younger and also continued to be in the sun. But I hadn't really realized like how it just affected you, and it can affect everybody if you don't like properly like manage yourself. For me, I'm more on the safe side of it, that I prefer to stay like indoors, and like when I go outdoors I don't go for a long period of time, which is what all of these things are for. And then I put on the zinc sunscreen every day, which I usually am not very good. I mean, I'm good at it now, but before, like, I don't even put lotion on every day, so I was like, okay, I gotta get into this. And I mean, I was pretty lucky just because like all I have to do is like not be in the sun as much, and also make sure I put in my zinc sunscreen every day and come for these checks, and I didn't have to do anything into more extent. So my friends, I haven't explicitly told all of them just because I'm more of a private person, but I did tell a couple of them, and then I also tell all of my friends now, like, please go get your skin checked. And like I just make sure, like my friend the other day had a mole that I was like, go get it checked, so she's gone and gotten it checked. But other than that, like I hope to like make sure that everybody knows to go get their skin checked, and I'll probably tell people more as the months go by just because I know more about it now, so I can tell and inform people more.